I would say when the show first came out, it was definitely took a toll on me as a younger Caleb. My very first Comic-Con, some people didn't stand on my line because I was black. Some people told me like, oh, I didn't want to be on the line, oh, because you were mean to 11. Or even now, like some people don't follow me or don't support me because I'm black.
All right, guys, so we got to talk about a Hollywood actor. This time we're talking about the black kid from Stranger Things, Mr. Caleb McLaughlin, who is now blasting the show's fans as racist. And this is something that we've seen time and time again. When people feel like they are not, I don't know, popular enough, or fans don't like the show, or they don't like them for whatever reason, they always have to turn to racism or sexism. And that is what is happening here, as this kid is playing the victimhood card, even though he is objectively not a victim. Again, he is accusing the fans of being racist. And I want to go ahead and play the clip of him talking about the horrible racism that he has experienced as a rich Hollywood actor. Take a look.
I would say when the show first came out, it was definitely took a toll on me as a younger Caleb. My very first Comic-Con, some people didn't stand on my line because I was black. Some people told me like, oh, I didn't want to be on the line, oh, because you were mean to 11. Or even now, like some people don't follow me or don't support me because I'm black, you know? And even overseas, sometimes overseas, like you'll feel the racism, you feel the bigotry, and it's something sometimes you can't really, it's hard to talk about and for people to understand. But when I was younger, it definitely affected me a lot, because you see, you're like, why? Like, this is a deep conversation right now. But like, why have the least amount of followers? I'm on the same show as everybody from season 1. But then, my parents had to be like, it's a sad truth, but it's because you're the black child on the show. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Because I was born with this beautiful chocolate skin, I'm not loved. But that's why I have with my platform, to spread positivity and love, because I do not give hate back to people that give hate to me.
Wow. Incredible stuff. I mean, that is just desperate. Woe is me. Feel bad for me. I'm black. I experienced racism. I'm a victim. Again, that's just disgusting, man. It really is. It's like, bro, you're not a victim, dog. You're a Hollywood actor. Your net worth is $3 million. You make $250,000 an episode. Stop. Right? Stop. Okay, this man's example of him experiencing racism is, woe is me, I don't have as many social media followers as everybody else, all the white kids on the show. Meanwhile, this dude has, I believe to be 14 million or so followers on Instagram. Okay, I mean, this guy has so many followers, 15.4 million. Okay, now his other co-stars, their counts are higher, but at the same time, that can be explained with various explanations outside the fact that, well, they don't like you because you're black. Maybe there's something about your character that they don't like on the show, right? I mean, who knows? Doesn't necessarily have to do with your character being black. Maybe it has to do with the personality of your character, something your character did. Again, I don't watch Stranger Things. I'm not really a Hollywood guy. I'm not a movie guy. I'm not a TV show guy. Again, I'll explain this to you guys. I don't have time to watch these kind of shows. If it is fiction, I don't have time. I will take time to watch nonfiction, but if it's fiction, I really don't have time to watch it, okay? So, again, I haven't seen the show, but I can still sit here and say that I know that fans don't hate you because you're black, right? Man, in fact, fans don't hate you at all, because, again, if they hated you, you wouldn't have 15 plus million Instagram followers. Right? Again, that is oppression in 2022, guys, for black people. Talk about first world issues. Oh, I'm oppressed because fans won't stand in line. My lines aren't as long as my white co-stars. Or my social media followers aren't as large as my white co-stars. Therefore, I'm oppressed. I'm a victim. I'm experiencing hatred. And I'm not trying to put that hatred out into the world that was given towards me. And I'm like, bro, no, you are. That's exactly what you're doing. You're coming out here and you're accusing your fans, people that watch your show, of being racist. You're actually putting hate and bigotry out towards them. Because you're falsely smearing them as racist when there's no real evidence to suggest that they're being racist towards you, right? Again, out of all the black people in the world that white folks love, right, a lot of them, namely, you know, I don't know, Michael Jackson, okay? Again, we got some lists here. Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, Oprah Winfrey, Bill, you know, again, people who have become stars. Black people have become stars because of millions and millions of white fans taking them to the top, right? The top, okay? Oh, I can't outperform my white co-stars. The fans don't love me as much as the white co-stars because I'm black. And I'm like, again, I don't understand how this works. There's so many different, you know, actors or, you know, Hollywood celebrities or singers or whoever, black, white, whatever, like they have their following for a certain reason. It doesn't necessarily have to do with their skin color and their ability to grow in their careers and to get to the top. I don't think it has much to do with their skin color, right? In regards to what is holding them back, okay? I really don't. I don't know what's up with this idea that if you're black, for some reason, white folks can't like you, right? White folks aren't going to support you if you're black, right? Again, we know objectively that's just not true, right? Again, Michael Jackson does not become the biggest pop star in history without white people supporting him, right? You don't have, you know, certain athletes, you know, become like Michael Jordan, right? Become probably what we would describe as one of the greatest athletes ever, okay? The most recognized athlete in the world without white folks loving him, right? You know, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. You don't have people like Beyonce become one of the biggest pop stars in the world. You know, you don't have people like Selena Gomez, Nicki Minaj, Kevin Hart. None of these people achieve their fame without white folks supporting them. It don't happen. Doesn't happen. And it's funny because as a content creator, I could easily try to play a card like that. But I know that that's just not true, right? It's not true. You know, it's like me coming out here saying, well, my fans are racist because I don't have as many followers as Michael Knowles or Ben Shapiro or Matt Walsh or any other white commentator that you can think of. But at the end of the day, what I realized is that, well, Brandon Tatum, who's black, right, has more of a following than a lot of those guys, right? He has 2 million plus followers. Me personally, I get more views, right? And I have more subscribers than a lot of white political commentators who are on the same side of political aisle that I'm on. Well, why is that? Well, maybe it's because I work harder than they do, right? Maybe because I outwork them. Maybe because I do more. Maybe it's something about what I do or something that I say or the content I put out that just allows me to do that, right? I don't think it has all that much to do with my skin color in terms of what could possibly hold me back, as much as it has to do with the fact that I'm getting ahead because of how hard I work. The fact that I don't take days off. The fact that I'm literally sitting at a computer all day looking at the news, trying to find things to talk about, getting ahead of things, because I know that if I'm not working, somebody else is working. And they're trying to outwork me, and I'm never going to let anybody outwork me. Right? I'm not going to let anybody outwork me, okay? And with that mentality, you will find success. You might not necessarily be the most successful, but you most likely will be very successful or more successful than 99% of your peers because you simply put in the work, okay? And that's not to say this guy doesn't work hard. He probably does. But again, I'm just saying that your success isn't just measured by the amount of social media followers that you have or whatever. It's measured by the impact that you make on the world, right? Me personally, I have a message to spread because we have a country to save, right? Our country is ass backwards, okay? And I'm trying to get it on the right track through spreading my message, okay? So in this guy's case, in my opinion, I think he is tainting his message. He's actually hindering his success by putting out a message of hate and division by accusing his fans of being racist without any evidence to support that claim. Because again, you are smearing people as racist when you don't have any real facts or evidence to back it up. And furthermore, you're not setting a good example to young black children who want to be actors, who want to be in your shoes by playing the woe is me victimhood card. But again, don't let the facts get in the way of the narrative here, right? Don't let the facts get in the way of this guy trying to play woe is me. But, you know, this is easy currency in 2022. Easy currency to explain your lack of success. And this guy at 20 years old is more successful than 99.99999% of 20-year-olds. In fact, he's more successful than 99.99999% of people, period. But for whatever reason, he's still finding something to complain about. Woe is me. I don't have, you know, more social media followers. Even though I got millions, right? I ain't got more. My white stars got more. Therefore, I'm oppressed. Hatred and bigotry is what I'm experiencing. Again, if that's racism, if that's hate and bigotry, injected in my veins, right? I need some of that racism. I need some of that hate and bigotry injected in my veins, because I would definitely love to trade places with you, bro. Right? I would love to trade places with you and be a Hollywood celebrity and be worth $3 million, right? If that's all the racism and bigotry that you claim to experience at 20 years old. Come on, my guy. Come on. Be a little grateful, right? Be grateful to the fans. You should be kissing their feet, thanking them for everything that you got, right? Because without them, you wouldn't be who you are, period. You just be another, you know, black kid, okay, who definitely probably would not be as successful and, you know, as loved as you are. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a black conservative perspective. Peace.